Hi everyone. I hope you guys doing well. So this is video number 8, network diagram for activities, and that is the basic of schedule. And I also give you an idea that this is the basic of the project management, where we calculate activity duration, resources, earlier start, earlier finished, everything start and finish of the projects. So now you know that we understood, we know, but like many project management terms I have covered so far in 6-7 videos. So like the knowledge, project management knowledge, definition, and many other thing, description of some items, and the skills, the tools. This is basically the tools. It comes in the tool, the network diagram, and the duration, and the resource activity. This is the tools, and the technique which you will be using in your project as a project manager or project team member. So here is the summary what we have covered so far. The definitions, all term used in project management, that I have covered in the last video. Baseline plan, journal baseline plan of the graph I have covered. Stages in the project life or life cycles, stages I have covered. Scope, schedule, budget, quality. And remember, I also covered and give you an idea of the triangle where we put scope, budget, and schedule at the three corner of the triangle, and in between I put the quality, and then I put a circle around which cover the customer satisfaction, risk, and resources. So the project manager all the time will do the balancing and the optimization of the project using such type of triangles and many other tools which we will cover, like the schedule and the budget. And remember, I covered the project charter, how to start a project, and what type of project charter we use, what are the items used in project charter, where the sponsor and the performing organization sign uh, the paper. It's called project charter, which is used in the initiation of the project. Then I covered the work breakdown structure, how to divide the scope into work packages, and then I did define the activities, that also I covered. Sequence the activities in the last video, and now you are ready. Now you guys are ready to draw the activities in a network diagram. So the diagram actually use a box and arrows. So arrows called dependence on one activity on the other activity, or this activity on the other so it's like arrow, and we use a box. In the box we put the name of the activity, and on this side we put the number, in middle we put the responsible person, and in this corner we put the duration. And when we're doing the schedule, we put earliest starts and earliest finish, latest starts and latest finish of the project. This is the diagram of the box here. So here I have drawn a journal wedding ceremony network diagram. So these are the two activities, like the relative names and the guest names. We can do it in concurrently at the same time. These two activities we can do. So I give one, and this is number 2 activity. So both are dependent. It both goes to draft draft invitation card, to prepare the draft of the invitation card. So for this we need to finish these two activities, the name of the relative and the guest in the communities, and then we prepare a draft for invitation card. So this is the arrow. So then this is dependent on the, when it's finished, draft of the identity card, then we print the invitation card. So up to here uh, then you can put the activity duration. I will do in the next video, but this is a diagram. And then it goes to venue, and in the venue we the one activity I put the food, the another one I put the beverages. So that's also I give 5 and 6 number to these activities. Both we can do at the same time in the venue. And then when this is finished, then we start the ceremony of the weddings. So where both the bridegroom and the brides, these guys take the oath and ceremony. So this is the activity number 7, and the last is the closing. We wind up everything. So this is the network diagram. And the next video we will put the duration and the responsibility. And this is like a journey. You can do any. These two activities are concurrent. You cannot do this activity until you finish these two activities. These two activities, this is the start of the project. This will finish, then you can do this one. And when this finish, this you can do this one. So let's say this printing of identity card is dependent on this. So this is like a logical network diagram. The arrows shows the dependent, and we go from left to right. So there may be a big project, so you can do big paper and draw different colors and circles and do the activities. So during network diagram, we have to first think about the activities, like which activity we can do concurrently in the project at the same time, concurrently with the same time. And then the second one, we have to think about that which activity must be finished, before the next activity can be started. So let's say these two activities must be finished, then the draft of the identity card activity will start. So this is the second thing you have to think about it. And the third one is which activity cannot be started. We have to think about before starting the diagram. Which activity cannot be started after the activity is finished. So which activity cannot be started after the activity is finished. So it's also the activity, let's say it cannot be finished after the activity is finished. So this will like the printing of the card. So these are two different type of 3 things you have to do before starting the diagram. So like activity 5 and 6 cannot be started after printing 4 is finished. So 5 and 6 activity cannot be started after activity 4 is finished. So it's a little bit logical 3 thinkings you have to do before drawing the diagrams. So in next video we will do I will calculate the duration, and resources. This is like a journal thing. You need an expert person who can calculate. And sometimes then we do for activities like the most optimistic time plus the pessimistic time and plus the most likely time, and then we divide it by 3, something like this. It's a formula I will do in the next video. I hope you guys got a good idea what we have covered so far: the definition, baseline plan, stages in the life of the project, scope, schedule, budget, quantity, triangle, optimization or to control. This diagram is used as a project manager use. Project charter we cover, work breakdown we structure, define activities we covered, sequence activities, and now I covered the network diagram. Next is the schedule and then the budget. So and then after that certain formulas. Okay, thank you, bye.